at the Kennedy Krieger Institute here in Baltimore, but their journey to recovery was just beginning. It was right on this lake where 17 people were killed. River levees broke in several locations earlier this morning, and all of this water has been rising. Fancy! Woo!
Yeah, the back
I already feel like we're on an adventure.
I know.
Originally prescribed 13 pills a day. Some new teachers in Arkansas are making less than $32,000 a year. There are about 75 scooters at Arkansas Tech and about another 100 in downtown Russellville. As of now, there is nothing that stands in the way from the remaining 3 men being executed this week. Fill them with water if needed, and this is just one way people here in Charlotte are helping those affected by Hurricane Florence. So that whole section of the fence is just gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
While we do see more people ditching the cable box, I can assure you that if he was here, he would feel all of the love and support he's getting, not only from his own community, so that this water will start to recede, but as of now, this is what we're seeing all across the Charlotte area. These 6 documents obtained from pharmacists are examples of what's called a clawback. In this example, we are here in Hot Springs, and the first stop, Will's Cinnamon Shop. Okay.
Ready? Bigger bite.
That's so good. Floodwaters washed out the culverts, and now crews are completely replacing them. On Facebook Live, typically each oyster is purchased. Give what you can and take what you need. The food pantry is an option for anyone 24/7. 20 people are now without a home to go to after 16 apartment units. Am I getting it?
You're good.
3.
Perfect.
James Cook, better known as Cowboy Cook, is a 66-year-old veteran with a lawn mowing business. And as he puts it, the Lord moved on him to use that business for something bigger.
There you go.
This cowboy
Get him, wee why. He's a big old rat. Get him!
is in the business of cutting grass.
VA says I'm not disabled, so I'm trying to prove to the VA they're right. Because I ain't going to stop working till the good Lord says I got to quit.
But recently,
I'm just out here trying to help people that need help.
he answered a higher calling.
I'm a cowboy, not the kind that rides in the rodeo.
That calling came from Alicia Robinson's yard.
It's been a lot.
Robinson,
I've gone through 2 knee surgeries.
who's facing life's trials
My husband had a double bypass.
all at once.
My brother here had torn a muscle in his shoulder, and my mom broke her heel.
It's made her the caretaker of the family
You're welcome.
and caretaker of their 6 acres of property.
I did all that over there with a push mower.
But Wednesday after work,
When I came home, he was here.
it was Cowboy.
Wee why, undercar key. Woo wee. Come on, saddle up, let's go.
She met him 2 weeks earlier to give him some metal for his second business.
And this is amazing to me.
And that's when he saw a need.
She said she uses a push mower to do all this, and there's no way.
So he answered a call from God.
Well, he just started mowing.
The good Lord says that we're supposed to help each other.
Because like Robinson, Cowboy knows the trials of life.
Forgive me, Lord, because I definitely call my Lord's name in vain.
His biggest trial came in 2007.
The good Lord needed another angel, so he called him.
His 25-year-old son, Cookie, who just returned home from deployment,
After going through 4 tours, 2 of them was in Iraq,
was killed in a motorcycle accident.
of all things. I mean, he had a bomb hit right outside his window.
And now, witnessing the trials of life,
It don't matter if you're rich, it don't matter if you're poor, it don't matter if you're red, white, blue, or purple.
Cowboy has made it his business
You're supposed to help each other.
to be a blessing
And he goes, the only thing you owe me, lady, is 2 words. And I said, thank you.
to someone else.
You are my guardian angel.
Miracles happen every day.
1,000 miles from home in Baltimore, Maryland.
You just stay down and go side to side.
Something as simple as a ball toss for this high school athlete
You gotta keep going.
now means more than ever.
I thought my life was over.
June 15th, 2018, 17-year-old Drake MANESS dove into a swimming pool at his girlfriend's like he had countless times before.
He wasn't moving his legs, his arms, and so I was like, okay, something's really wrong. So I dove in and I grabbed him and I had him like a baby, and he instantly spit out water and looked at me and was like, Sydney, I'm paralyzed, please don't let me die.
When I hit the bottom, I just immediately knew I was paralyzed.
And that was really the first thing I told him in the ambulance. Start praying, Drake, right now, and you're gonna be all right.
Airlifted to Arkansas Children's, Drake suffered a broken neck and spinal cord injury. It was a freak accident. Doctors delivering the news to his parents he'd never walk again.
We've got to get him into surgery right now. And Drake's probably never going to move the neck down. And I pretty much lost it at that point. I just hit my knees.
It was hard. It was really hard. And you're just scared.
But this family decided to fight. A month later, taking their battle to an institute known for spinal cord injury. You didn't give up.
No.
Drake and his family arrived to their destination at the Kennedy Krieger Institute here in Baltimore, but their journey to recovery was just beginning.
Go deeper, go deeper. Come on, go push.
When he got here,
He couldn't stand on his own.
We were basically holding him, pushing him into a chair.
he began 6 hours of therapy every day, still with an uncertain future.
It was catastrophic and thought to be permanent paralysis.
Dr. SUZANNE RYBCZYNSK, head of inpatient rehabilitation, remained optimistic, but not even she could have expected this.
Yeah, come here.
He far exceeded our expectations.
Nearly 2 months after the accident,
I knew he would the whole time.
he was back on his feet, taking major steps.
He was like, are we really going to do this? And, you know, we had 2 people with us and he needed lots of support, but he did it.
The best thing about his recovery has really been the 2 to 3 day story. Today he's walking with a harness on and 2 or 3 people holding him. Tomorrow, no harness and a walker.
Their steps his medical team couldn't have predicted.
No, to be honest with you, I didn't, because with that type of injury that Drake had, usually people don't progress this quickly.
But steps this family had been praying for.
Just faith. We just prayed every day and kept our faith.
It's all God.
Yep, without a doubt, it's God.
Just seeing like a little toe wiggle would brighten everyone's day, and then now he gets up and dances.
Since walking wasn't enough,
Yes, Pastor.
4 months after the accident, he's showing progress even through the Kiki Challenge.
Drake just has that natural charisma to him, and he's always had that. I would say maybe it's stronger now.
Watching the recovery before our eyes,
It just amazes everybody.
He has a very strong will and he's a very healthy, fit, strong guy. And I think that helped him greatly.
steps that can't be justified
I can't explain it.
are explained by this family as intervention from above.
Not just prayers to fix things spiritually, but God gave the doctors the brain that they have to work on Drake, and the nurses that he's had to treat him, and us the ability to make decisions to get him to the best place for the care that he needed.
Actually, he's a walking miracle. For him to be where he's at now, it's amazing.
Because sometimes even a simple ball toss
Nice.
and a step
There you go.
are miracles before our eyes.
Never give up and just keep your faith.
All right, we got to join him.
Oh yeah, everyone in. Come on, come on.
In Baltimore, Erika Ferrando, THV 11 News. The silent streets have never been so loud.
That's why you get a lot of crime, because ain't nothing to do here. Gonna have nothing to do here.
Another death in Pine Bluff serves as another reminder there is still a long way to go.
I found out today that my homegirl lost her son due to violence early this morning.
Yeah, I heard about it.
In Pop's barbershop,
Friends killing friends over nothing.
there's disappointment.
It's so hard, like, to see people my age, like, just doing stuff like that. And most of them I knew, like, I went to school with.
Another of my son's friend got killed too. That happened, I think, Sunday.
I think it can get better, but I don't think we are getting better because we've not seen any progress.
Right.
But with the seemingly never-ending tragedies comes a stronger desire for a bright future.
Trying to do something right is going to be hard before it get good. Yeah, it's going to get better.
Many in Pine Bluff are working to bring the city back to life.
Just taking off a little slow, but got to be patient.
That's where Go Forward Pine Bluff and the Pine Bluff Urban Renewal Agency come in.
Go Forward Pine Bluff is the start for Pine Bluff.
Both are helping bring in new businesses, redoing the streets, demolishing the bad to bring in the good.
We need to have something free for these kids to do things. And maybe the crime rate will go down.
We've been having a little crime, but I don't think that's going to hold us down. It's unfortunate, but things still getting better.
Yeah.
Hoping more businesses, activities, noise throughout their city.
People starting to be more friendly and more positive. So that's what's up.
Will one day silence the violence.